Chips that featured upsets, trickery, and some memorable moments. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the LSU Tigers. Bringing you to sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff teams on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a first and goal here.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. First and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On the run, it's Durham. He's got the first and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 2, all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Takes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Caught in the backfield. It's Ball. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. To the air. It's Lagway. The ball is caught. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
It's 3rd down for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Wide open downfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, to me, it looked like the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the ball from the time he got the snap. His receiver does a nice job of creating separation almost immediately on that corner route.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Anderson. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
On the double. Rita. Cricket.
Linebacker shifting around now. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Fires it to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
Green 25.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Brown. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And through 1 quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. It's a toss play to the right. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it off from the gun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Quarterback operating an empty set. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, LSU.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble. And the defense forces him out of bounds. It's a short loss.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused.
The catch is made inside the 10. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal.
Hey, when you got a wide receiver like this, you got to give him chances downfield to make plays, and they did that there for a nice gain.
Looking to throw again. Caught near the goal line. And the defense wraps him up. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going?
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll hand it off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. On the read. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Design quarterback run. Inside the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Heading left after the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Just all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Through the extra point, the lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to pass. It's leg way. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. They trap him for a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Pulls it in. It's Sturdivant. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. LSU has moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Nussmeier. And he's got it! Touchdown, LSU!
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And we're going to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that one's picked off. What a play. He can go. And he steps out of bounds after the great hit. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and then take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. over that to make the recovery. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. 2.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
Gonna run it. It's Durham. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Easy.
Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. A play action, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Florida offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. And there's the handoff. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. They are pouring it on now. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
That's caught. It's Sturdivant. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, what a great call here by this defense. They're playing man coverage. The free safety kind of roaming the middle of the field. Uses his eyes to be able to read the quarterback and really anticipates the throw to come up with that interception.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field.
Get set, get set. Go.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Come on, set. Ready.
Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Throw to the running back in the flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Grab down the middle. It's Hill. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Parker. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch.
Touchdown, Tigers! Great connection there for 6 points. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hilton. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Let's go!
Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Now they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. The Gators offense retakes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get in. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. To throw, it's Lagway. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's caught. It's Sturdivant. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Trying to run it. It's Ball. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. The running back here on a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And he knocks through the PAT.
That makes the score LSU 55, Florida 28.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Hilton. Breaking free at the 35. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. But barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time?
29 Philly.
Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. Offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Chewing clock with the running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time, they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8.
Now 55 weak.
Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The first play of the drive now for that 20-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, LSU. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA.